Hi Libra, this is a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and this is for Cancer season. So let's see what's going on for you for the remainder of this time, or at any time this resonates. Trust that the message is for you when it finds you. Libra, I was having some trouble accessing you while I was channeling before your reading. And what I felt from that was that maybe you're working on something private. So that could be a number of things. I did hear private eye, but I don't feel like for the Libras in this soul group that I'm channeling that there's anything like sneaky or sinister going on. I just think it's like you're maybe making moves without anyone knowing. You know what I mean? This could be a new job or a new project at work. And, you know, it could even be something like your children's birthday party. You're planning a surprise party for somebody. Something like that. We'll see what comes out in the cards, but that's what I have for you. I'll see if I can dig a little deeper with some help. So, Libra, why don't you want to tell me what you're up to? Oh, look at that. The High Priestess. See, I told you. Well, I do have a side message. I don't like to have to deliver things like this, but I saw the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords. And this could be that you are getting out of a situation, kind of like one of those middle of the night type situations where you just have to run. And I'm so sorry for you if you're going through that. And yeah, we won't dig too much deeper into that because you have to make your moves in the dark. I get it. But so the rest of this will be for Libras who are just maybe working on something in secret, something positive it feels. But we'll see what comes through. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Cancer season. Or anytime this resonates. They want me to shuffle this way. What do you want to share with Libra? No. High Priestess and the Seven of Cups. What do you want to share with Libra, please? The Libras in the soul group for whom I'm channeling. There is a lot going on. Look at this. This is a little strange, Libra. What's this about? Wow, we have some talkative cards today. There's a story here. I can feel it. The King of Swords. Air, right? I want to see what else comes out with him to kind of feel out what he's trying to tell me. Very powerful, very secure, sure of himself. That King of Swords. We now have the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. So are you taking on this King of Swords position in a workplace, in a self-made business situation, in a craft project, whatever it is you spend your time, side hustle? If that's the case, I think it's going to be your main hustle. I feel that strongly. It's just you're so good at it that wow, okay, this is a little flippant, but it's like Spirit's saying there's no need to waste your time with your other job. It's really just, it's very cut and dry. Spirit's putting to me very cut and dry. There's no need for Libra to waste their time with whatever else it is. Even if it's like practical and other people say, well, it's great that, you know, you can work on this business while you still have a job or whatever. You know how people say that. And I get it. There are practicalities, right? I think you have people to feed. But Spirit's basically telling you that there's no need to waste your time. So just go ahead and do it. I am not a business professional, so please do not make any life-changing decisions based on information that comes through in the tarot. Let me just disclaimer that. It's in the description box, but let's just, please use your own discernment always, always, always. Libra. What else is going on for Libra, please, Spirit? This King of Swords is being very silent. He's sort of staring at me. All right, this is not for all, but for some of you, there's a sort of silence about you, about whatever it is you might be working on, because there's like fear and embarrassment. Some of you might be worried that you're too old to do whatever it is you're doing, and I don't think that's the case at all, ever, ever, ever. But there's a sort of like guardedness that I feel, and it's based on fear or feeling like there's like some sort of lack of confidence there. And it's not lack of ability, it's lack of confidence. It's having some hesitation about bringing it into the world. Nine of Wands. This Nine of Wands is interesting. It's a little bit different. This one is kind of like a showman, right? And what did I just say about bringing something into the world, showing it off? Nine of Wands is, you know, generally the wounded warrior type figure. This Nine of Wands is kind of like, look at all I have. Very, very different energy. He is sort of like, I get the sense of like pulling open the curtain, and then I do feel the sense of like, these are mine, both at the same time. Yeah, but he's got kind of like an ornery, sultry look to him. So some of you are opening that curtain on whatever it is you've been working on, Eight of Pentacles. And others of you are kind of like, don't come in yet. Don't come in yet. I'm naked. Right? It's one or the other. You'll know which one you are. Let's see if you can shift from one to the other. Whatever Spirit wants to say about it. You know, I'm not going to direct the reading. But yeah, that's what it is. You're either ready to show off to the world, or you're like, don't come in yet. Maybe you would just like to keep working away at whatever it is you do and not be bothered with the public. Yeah, there are practicalities to that. You might have to bother with the public. And if that's not your strong point and you have some savings, you could consider perhaps hiring someone to take care of that side of things for you. The Devil. Fear. Fear and illusion. Fear, it's fear about illusion. It's fear about perception. That's what it is. Thank you. Libra, you are often quite concerned with perception because like you want to be seen in the right light. You want to be seen how you want to be seen. That's important to you. So there's some fear about perception, about how you might be viewed. Five of Wands. Interesting. This Five of Wands is a little bit different. I'm feeling with it that facing off against each other, like sort of along the same lines of perception or how you'll be viewed or if it will cause conflict. Ooh, interesting. So maybe whatever you're doing could be controversial or cause conflict, or it does contain opinions that will generate a response in that way for some. Some it's just about the fear of being viewed and perceived. Others it will cause people to have different opinions about something and could generate some conflict. And you know, that makes sense that you would be concerned about putting it out into the world, but it seems like whatever it is, you've been working on it very hard. You've been keeping it safe, shielding it away from others, and the curtain's ready to come down. The curtain's ready to open. What else for Libra? That curtain is closed tight, Libra. That's not it. That curtain is closed tight. Let me get another shuffle. All right, do you want to move on to something else? We can move on to a different message if that's... What else do you want to say for Libra? It doesn't have to be this. It can be something else. But I know there's got to be more for Libra. What does Spirit want to tell Libra in this soul group? Or any soul group who comes upon this reading? The Fool. Look at that. You're getting ready to leap. Do you see this angel pushing the figure forward, having his back? This figure is like terrified, is not really sure about whatever's going on. Is kind of freaked out by this cup. So are you freaked out by taking a cup, accepting an offer? Could that be a different message coming through? Or is this everything you've ever wanted, the Holy Grail? And based on whatever you've been working on, you might be able to have that. But there's fear. I mean, there's always fear when we have the chance to have everything we've always wanted, because what if it's not what we want? What if we lose it? What if we screw it up? Right? It could go away, or we could fuck it up. And I think that's some sort of fear going on. Like, can you handle it? Will you be able to keep up? The angel is saying yes, just go ahead. And this Fool is surrendering. He kind of has his hand up, and it's drawing him energetically to this giant cup. You know, I've never seen a Fool card with a cup. It's kind of like the Ace of Cups almost, but seeing it as the Holy Grail. And I mean, what is the Fool in pursuit of other than the Holy Grail? I really like that for you. And it might take a bit of a leap of faith to like pull that curtain back, Libra. I see that for you. It might take a bit of a leap of faith, but I think that you're going to do it. I think that you're getting ready. You're almost there. I want to get a little bit more for Libra. Oh, wow. So this Devil card is drawing me in, and some of you are concerned about what your children will think. They're like, this is for someone who has adult children. You're concerned about what they will think. Like, Mom, what are you doing? You know, whatever. Apply your titles as you will, but it's something like that. You're worried about what your adult children will think. I actually think they're going to think it's really cool, and if they don't, they're assholes. You know, and if they don't immediately get it, once they see your success and they see how much other people will perceive you and appreciate you, they'll actually feel quite bad and say like, I'm so sorry, I just, you know, I'm so proud of you. It's something like that. Like, even if they don't get on board right away, like, you gotta just push through, because they will come up to speed. They just, you know, when we play a certain role in someone's life for so long, it's hard for us to see people differently, right? And all of a sudden you want to do something new, and it can be jarring, and it can bring up feelings of fear and anxiety for them. Like, how do I relate to this person now if they're not the same they've been for 50, 60, 70, whatever years? And just push through it. I see this like you against other people. It could be familial conflict, and it's not big conflict. I don't feel big conflict for whoever I'm channeling. It's more like petty conflict. Like, what are you doing? Why would this work? Etc. and so on. Please just let it fly. Just let it flow through you. And maybe that's going to freak them out a little bit too, because maybe usually that's not your personality. Usually you might be very analytical or take things, you know, more uptight. I just heard you might be more uptight usually, but you're just gonna weather the storm and let it fly. You see all this like stormy air clouds around this King of Swords. You're just gonna let it fly, baby, and you're gonna take that leap. I feel it for you, Libra. And let the curtain open and fall, whether you're nude or not. Okay, what else for Libra? And this figure is like screaming like, ah, out of fear. But you're good. You're good. Just let it fly. That's not a phrase I usually use, so that's important for somebody. Yeah, this King of Swords is a very cool energy. I feel you embodying it, and it suits you quite nicely, actually, Libra. Oh, sweet. Princess of Wands and the Two of Cups. All right, Libra. This Princess of Wands, I don't know how these two cards relate just yet. This is interesting. This Princess of Wands is always very strange to me because you see she's this little girl kind of dreaming up a future, and then there's this weird monster next to her. And a lot of times I get with this, it's like an external manifestation of fear or anxiety, kind of trying to psych you out with this devil. Trying to psych you out. Fear or anxiety trying to psych you out. And does she look psyched out? No. She looks like she's going to keep dreaming and keep planning and keep doing and staying. She's very happy and passionate about whatever it is she's thinking about here. Do you see that? Like this little monster can't get to her. It's also kind of a weird companion or friend, like an imaginary friend. That's interesting. Maybe that's coming up for you again. And then the Two of Cups, I feel like you could be dreaming about this. And it doesn't necessarily, in this case, I feel, have to do with romantic love. It's kind of like about a soul friend. So you could be dreaming up like having a soul friend. And oh wow, this is really weird. If you had an imaginary friend when you were a child, this imaginary friend could be coming up again for you. Whoa. I don't know how that works as an adult. Please tell me. Or, this is so cool, the imaginary friend you had as a child is kind of like coming to you in human form. Like, this is really weird, but it's like this person you meet, friend or romance, but I feel soul friend very, very strongly. It's like they're going to remind you of someone you used to know, but that someone you used to know is actually your imaginary friend. I know, that's really strange, but that's really cool. It could be romance, love for some of you, but either way, it's going to be based on a soul friendship. It's just this really gorgeous. And also, they're really going to have your back, Libra, about whatever it is you're working on. So they're not going to have any doubts at all about what you want to do, about your progress, about your dreams and hopes and desires, no matter how far-fetched they are. They're going to have your back no matter what, against all odds. While this is going on, they're there with you. They're there to weather the storm with you. So if it's caused conflict in your community or your family, just like little, you know, like I said, it can bring up fear in other people about how you might change and how that will change their relationship to you. If it's brought up a little bit of conflict, they're going to help you weather the storm. It's really beautiful. Okay, could we have one more, please, for Libra to finish this neat little 9 square thing? Ah, they said 11. We'll see what comes out. There's the one. Oh, look at that. But now you want 2 more? 11. That was the 9 of Pentacles. Look at your success. We have the 9 of Wands, the Fool, and the 9 of Pentacles here. Look at that. It looks like that leap of faith and dropping the curtain really leads to success, like grounded, tangible success. Not just, you know, success in the sense of feeling accomplished or so proud of yourself for being brave. Like, you're going to have a success in the material world in some way, whether that's financial because people are buying things from your business, or if it's in terms of energy, like you get great reviews from critics. It's an energetic material success. It's tangible. It's commodifiable in some way. Like, you could be selling your business or your brand or your logos or ideas or something, and you're getting a lot of buzz about you in the community of whatever field you're in. Something like that. It's commodifiable in some way, energetically. So yes, it does appear that. Interesting. Okay, could you please give me the 2 more to make 11? There's something really oh, that's 3 more, but okay. 9, 10, yeah, 12. Look at this. Do you see how the Fool and this Princess of Wands, their hands, the weird little figure, their hands are kind of the same? It's just another message to be about fear and taking that risk. Because it's mirroring each other. It's like, don't do it. You should be afraid. It's like, I'm afraid, but I'm gonna do it. Yes. Okay, let's see what these final 3 cards are for you, Libra. And then we'll see if there's any other information that needs to come out. And then we'll get an oracle card message. The 8 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. You're going to go for the Grail. Or you might hear news about something that is either, there's 2 things. Either it's going to make you go for the Holy Grail like we see in the Fool. With this Queen of Cups, she's holding this cup like it is the Holy Grail. So you're going to go for that based on something you hear, something in the wind. Or you hear something that makes you not want to go for it. I'm getting that with the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Cups, because she's caught up in these 3 cups, in this emotion. All right, I'm getting so many messages. One is like you read an article about how like whatever industry you're in is about to crash and you decide not to do it. I'm not telling you not to make discerning business decisions, but like there are currents and flows and changes, and if you're meant to do something, you're meant to do something. Please don't base it on that. Use your discernment. Of course, consult a professional, but I wouldn't let like one negative review or article change your mind. Another thing is like if you really like someone, you might think or find out that they're already in a relationship, and that upsets you. But either that's 1, not true, or 2, you know, like how sometimes you could be looking online and you see someone with a picture with another person and you're like, oh fuck, like they're actually already in a relationship. That's not gonna work for me. But you find out it's their sister. You know, it's something like that. Or it's that there's something else for you, this 2 of Cups. I know that was a lot of messages, Libra, but once you opened up and I could access your energy, a lot wanted to come through. A lot. So I'm not even sure that I need to get any extra information with this deck, but you know, Libras love balance. I love balance. And it would bother me immensely if I didn't use this deck, and I have for every other sign. So maybe it's a message about flexibility. Like, there's no reason that I need to do this because we've gotten the information we need. So maybe there's a need for you to be flexible. It doesn't mean I'm going to be flexible, but maybe you should be flexible. Like, if something has been done a certain way, it doesn't have to. Ooh, look at that, though. It doesn't have to be done that way. It's just that maybe that's your routine or your habit. You can close at 3 p.m. instead of 5 p.m. And I don't know. That's just an example. There's something, like, in order to do what's important to you, what you want to spend your energy on, because it's really exciting. All right. Anything else for Libra, please, Spirit? Oh, they want that top card. Let's see what it is. The Hermit. Soul searching reflection. Got it. Spirit wants to pass on this message. Please seek the answers within yourself, not outside of yourself. I think that asking other people for their opinions too much could lead to this 5 of Wands kind of conflict, and it could lead to it within you. You could be conflicted about what choices, what moves to make. So Spirit just wants me to tell you, make sure you seek within yourself and not outside of yourself. Like I said, it doesn't mean don't consult a professional. It's just that whatever information you get, use the King of Swords type energy. The King of Swords can take in plenty of information, absorb it all kinds of different opinions, right? And he can process it down and make a great decision based on what he knows to be true. He's never going to make a decision based on like anyone else. He's the King of Swords. Brilliant mind. So use that energy. Okay, Libra. All right. I'm going to get you an oracle card message now. Oh, interesting. Look, we have the 5 of Swords, like I said, looking outside of yourself and it causing some sort of mental conflict. And then we have the Emperor. Get into this energy, that King of Swords energy. Make your own decisions based on what you know to be true deep in your soul, Libra. Not whatever the tides or trends or critics or colleagues or friends, even family say. Do what you know is right, because I think you will make the right decision for you. You can see beyond those trends. All right? Gorgeous. Let's get you an oracle card message. I need some water. Wow, some of you might want to become beekeepers. Oh my gosh, that's great. Please send me a sample. You might know nothing about bees. I mean, you will. You might live in the suburbs. You can't even have them there. You're going to have to like rent a plot on a farm in a nearby town. Something crazy, but it's going to be really great. I see the color lilac. So you might be branding with the color lilac, or you might be painting the boxes, the hive boxes or whatever lilac. It's going to be like your signature. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I think you might be in Texas. So Louisiana or Texas. I don't know. Whoa, yeah, my head is tingling, so... Whew. Send me some honey, please. Alright, please, could we have a message for Libra? One message for Libra. Wow, wow, wow. This is the first time one of these oracle cards has come out in such an intense way. Fucking fantastic. Be firm in your resolve. Commit. Wow, Libra. Spirit is driving this home for you. They are not playing today. This is no joke. It's called Soul Promise. Number 30. Whoa, I'm picking up on this third eye on the sword. I'm picking up on the glowing sunlight, the wings of an angel. I just feel this character here to really be like feeling into his soul purpose, accepting it, and doing so with grace, and not letting anything else around influence him. There is no other influence in this card except for the angelic one, except for the beauty of nature, this golden light of the sun that we all share. There's nothing else. The third eye, his own inner sight, his higher self, but that's it. There's no noise of the earthly realm. There's no confusion of the kids. There's no nothing. There's just you and spirit in communion together, moving this forward and lifting energy up. It's gorgeous. It's great. And look at that. It's kind of this violety purple color. It's not the same color I saw just a bit ago, but it's a nice color. There's something about that violety purple color. All right. I'm going to read you a little bit from the book now if you would like to stick around. It's number 30. Be firm in your resolve. Commit. Soul Promise. Remember your commitment to your soul path. It is why you are here at this time. When you are following your bliss, synchronicities occur, opportunities appear, and life seems to flow with grace and ease. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Libra, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you've enjoyed this message, and I can't wait to see what you've all been working on. Until next time, do take care. Bye.